Medical providers are not salesmen and saleswomen. We are helpers. Once you step into the game of business and entrepreneurship, you have to gain new skills. You have to learn how to sell. And if you can't confidently sell your patient, there's something deep down that's missing there. You got to learn to sell, baby. Okay. All of these things, again, we went to school for something else. We went to school to be clinicians. We went to school to learn the deep sciences behind the human body and anatomy and pathophysiology and all that stuff. Important, super important. Once you step into the game of business and entrepreneurship, you have to gain new skills. It's not common to see natural born salesmen or saleswomen. Okay. It's not common. I don't really think there's such a thing as like a natural born salesman. I really don't. In the sense that I don't believe that there are natural born entrepreneurs. I think that a lot of people just happen to have that personality type and they kind of lean into that and they develop these skills just like we all do, or we all have to, right? I mean, some people are better at math and some people are better at writing, but at this end of the day, those people are actually doing the work to become better at math or writing. No one's born writing Shakespeare. So the same is true for sales. And especially in our industry, this is just as an old trope. Medical providers are not salesmen and saleswomen, really. We were not designed to do that. We are helpers, generally speaking. We are interested in people and not things for the most part, unless you're a surgeon. And we have that shame and guilt concept around money and helping people and, is everything got to be free and all that sorts of stuff. You have to learn how to sell and you have to actually enjoy it too. You really do. And if you can't confidently sell your patient, there's something deep down that's missing there. One of the ways in which I think you can sell something to a person is you have to actually believe in the product or service that you're selling seriously. And I think with something like hormone replacement therapy, which again, we have been taught is the devil incarnate and you never give it to patients, it's going to cause them cancer and all that crap that we've heard for years. And then we go through the conventional medicine system, which is just sick care medicine. We are so behind the eight ball when it comes to believing in what we're doing. That's why there's so much freaking, suicide rates, and a bunch of physicians are like one of the highest of the career workforce, right? Demographics is because we learn all this amazing stuff, we think, and then we get out into the real world and we try to apply it, and all we see is sickness and death. And it's really disheartening. It hurts our feelings. This is why people love going into the wellness medicine landscape. We get to help people actually get better. We get to watch them with our own eyes get better over time. But you have to believe in what you're doing. When I'm in front of a patient and I'm trying to get them to do HRT, it's not a chore or a struggle for me. I don't feel grimy or greasy or sleazy. I don't feel like a used car salesman. I might look like one today, but I don't feel like that. You know why? Because I know this stuff is good. It's not just a subjective thing. It's not even just like me personally. The literature, the data says so. My goodness, like prescribing an antidepressant or a statin to someone, that would give me the heebie-jeebies, man. I would not be able to sleep well at night. When I prescribe HRT to people, I sleep like a freaking baby. I do, because I know that they're getting better and I know that I'm helping them acutely and chronically, short-term and long-term. I know that things are going to get better. We're not being pushy with our patients. We just have to be clear with them. And we have to be clear about why we believe this is so valuable for them. And again, it's not just us, it's the literature saying so. So learn how to communicate that. My gosh, you guys, there are so many good YouTube videos out there. If you just typed in, sales information or, learning how to sell one-on-one, there are hundreds of videos. And it doesn't matter if it's selling soap or selling HRT, really. The concepts are the same. And by the way, I'm going to create a lot more content around that and probably push that towards my private community stuff. So if you're not a part of the HRT University private community stuff, you might want to hop on board because it's going to be freaking awesome. I want to be able to show you guys how to do this. This is just, again, a way for me to give back because I wish I would have had something like that when I first started.